I bet you didn't know that your money could be working for you even while you sleep. Imagine waking up every morning knowing that your savings are generating wealth effortlessly. It's a dream many of us share, but few know how to achieve. Imagine your savings working for you, generating wealth even while you sleep. This isn't just a fantasy, it's a reality that many have already tapped into. The secret lies in understanding and leveraging the power of the stock market. This isn't a fantasy, it's the power of the stock market. The stock market is a dynamic and ever-evolving entity that has the potential to transform your financial landscape. By investing wisely, you can see your money grow exponentially over time. For centuries, it's been the secret weapon of the wealthy, but it's remained a mystery to many. The stock market has a rich history, filled with stories of immense success and occasional setbacks. Yet, those who understand its intricacies have always found ways to thrive. The truth is, the stock market is for everyone, and it's time you discover its potential. No matter your background or financial knowledge, the stock market offers opportunities for growth and prosperity. It's a tool that can be harnessed by anyone willing to learn and take calculated risks. For too long, the world of finance has felt intimidating, filled with jargon and complex strategies. Many people shy away from investing because they feel overwhelmed by the technical terms and the fear of making mistakes. But it doesn't have to be this way. But I'm here to break down those barriers and show you just how simple and accessible investing can be. With the right guidance and resources, anyone can learn to navigate the stock market with confidence. It's about demystifying the process and making it approachable for everyone. Whether you're starting with a small amount or ready to make significant investments, the stock market welcomes everyone. You don't need a fortune to begin. Even modest investments can grow substantially over time. The key is to start and stay committed. It's a level playing field where ordinary people can achieve extraordinary financial success. The stock market doesn't discriminate. It rewards those who are patient, informed, and strategic. Your financial journey can be as unique as you are, and the potential for success is limitless. The stock market is more than just numbers on a screen. It's about taking control of your financial future. It's about making informed decisions that align with your goals and values. By understanding market trends and economic indicators, you can make choices that propel you towards financial independence. It's about building a safety net for yourself and your loved ones, ensuring a brighter tomorrow. Investing in the stock market can provide the financial security needed to support your family, pursue your dreams, and enjoy a comfortable retirement. So, if you're tired of feeling left behind, of watching others prosper while your money sits idle, then join me on this journey. It's time to take action and make your money work for you. The stock market is a powerful tool that can help you achieve your financial goals and create a legacy for future generations. Let's unlock the secrets of the stock market together and pave the way for a more prosperous future. Together, we can break down the barriers, demystify the process, and embark on a journey towards financial freedom. The stock market holds the key to unlocking your potential, and it's time to seize the opportunity. The stock market might seem like a daunting labyrinth of charts, graphs, and financial jargon, but I assure you, it's not as complicated as it appears. Think of it as a marketplace where you can buy and sell pieces of companies you believe in. When you purchase a share of stock, you're essentially becoming a part owner of that company, sharing in its successes and growth. The beauty of the stock market lies in its simplicity. You don't need to be a financial expert to get started. With a little guidance and education, anyone can navigate this world and reap its rewards. We'll demystify the terminology, break down the processes, and equip you with the knowledge and confidence to make informed investment decisions. Remember, every expert was once a beginner. Just like learning any new skill, it takes time, patience, and a willingness to learn. We'll take it step by step at your own pace, ensuring you feel comfortable and empowered throughout the process. Don't let fear of the unknown hold you back from unlocking your financial potential. I'll let you in on a little secret. I used to be terrified of the stock market. The thought of risking my hard-earned money in a system I didn't understand filled me with anxiety. But then I realized that my fear stemmed from a lack of knowledge. I decided to take the plunge, to educate myself and confront my apprehension head-on. What I discovered changed my financial life forever. I learned that the stock market, while not without its risks, offered an incredible opportunity for growth and wealth creation. I started small, gradually building my portfolio and my confidence. As my knowledge grew, so did my excitement. I realized that I had stumbled upon a powerful tool that could help me achieve my financial dreams. Today, I'm passionate about sharing my experience and demystifying the stock market for others. I want to empower you with the same knowledge and tools that transformed my financial life. Investing in the stock market is no longer a distant concept. It's a tangible reality within everyone's reach. If you're ready to embark on this exciting journey toward financial freedom, then buckle up. We're about to delve into the captivating history of the stock market, tracing its origins back centuries and understanding how it evolved into the powerhouse it is today. We'll uncover the stories of early investors, the pioneers who dared to dream big and shape the financial landscape we know today. Get ready to be surprised to discover that the stock market is more accessible and fascinating than you ever imagined. We'll break down complex concepts into bite-sized pieces, making sure you grasp the fundamentals with clarity and confidence. By the end of this journey, you'll not only understand how the stock market works, but also be equipped with the knowledge and resources to make it work for you. So, if you're tired of feeling left out of the financial conversation, if you're ready to take control of your financial future and watch your money grow, then let's dive in. The world of stock market investing awaits, and it's filled with endless possibilities. Our story begins not in a bustling Wall Street office, but in the heart of 17th century Amsterdam. Imagine bustling ports, ships laden with exotic goods, and a spirit of entrepreneurship filling the air. This was the age of exploration, of new trade routes, and the birth of a revolutionary concept, the stock market. In 1602, the world witnessed a groundbreaking event, the establishment of the Amsterdam Stock Exchange. This wasn't just about buying and selling goods. It was about buying and selling ownership, a piece of the action in ventures sailing across the globe. This marked the beginning of a financial revolution, one that would change the course of history and shape the world we live in today. Imagine the excitement, the risk, the potential. Investors weren't just numbers on a ledger, they were adventurers, visionaries willing to stake their claim in the unknown. This wasn't just about making money, it was about fueling exploration, innovation, and the growth of empires. It was the dawn of a new era, and the stock market was at its heart. At the center of this financial revolution stood a behemoth, the Dutch East India Company, or VOC for short. This wasn't just any company, it was a global powerhouse, a trading empire that stretched from Asia to the Americas, bringing back spices, silks, and untold riches. But to fuel this expansion, the VOC needed capital, and that's where the stock market came in. The VOC issued shares, pieces of ownership in their company, which were then traded on the Amsterdam Stock Exchange. This allowed everyday people to invest in the company's voyages and share in the potential profits. It was a win-win situation. The VOC secured the funds it needed, and investors had the opportunity to participate in the lucrative spice trade. Imagine holding a share certificate in your hand, a tangible piece of a company that sailed uncharted waters, bringing back treasures from distant lands. It was about more than just monetary gain. It was about being part of something bigger, something that fueled the imagination and expanded the horizons of what was possible. The VOC and the stock market were intertwined, their fates linked in a tapestry of exploration, trade, and financial innovation. In those early days, forget about fancy trading floors and computer screens. The stock market was a much more intimate affair. It was a time when the concept of a centralized exchange was still in its infancy, and the idea of trading stocks and commodities was just beginning to take shape. Transactions were made in the bustling atmosphere of coffee houses, where merchants, investors, and adventurers gathered to discuss the latest news, rumors, and of course, stock prices. These coffee houses were more than just places to grab a drink. They were the epicenters of commerce and information exchange. The air was thick with the scent of freshly brewed coffee and the buzz of animated conversations. Imagine the aroma of coffee beans mingling with the excitement of a bidding war. The clinking of coins, the rustling of papers, and the murmurs of deals being struck created an atmosphere that was both exhilarating and chaotic. Every corner of the coffee house was filled with the hum of activity, as people from all walks of life came together to engage in the art of trading. These coffee houses became the lifeblood of the early stock market, places where fortunes were made and lost over a cup of joe. They were the breeding grounds for new ideas and ventures, where entrepreneurs pitched their latest schemes and investors weighed the risks and rewards. The informal setting allowed for a free flow of information, making it easier for traders to stay ahead of the curve. News traveled fast, carried by sailors arriving from distant ports, and with each whisper of a successful voyage or a lost cargo, the market would fluctuate, creating both opportunities and risks for those bold enough to participate. The arrival of a ship could send ripples through the market as traders scrambled to react to the latest developments. It was a dynamic and ever-changing environment where fortunes could be made or lost in an instant. As the volume of trade grew, so did the need for a more formalized system. The informal networks of the coffee houses could no longer keep up with the increasing complexity and scale of the market. This led to the establishment of dedicated trading floors, where transactions could be conducted in a more organized and efficient manner. The coffee houses, once the heart of the action, gave way to dedicated trading floors, where brokers and investors gathered under one roof, their shouts and hand signals creating a symphony of commerce. These new trading floors were bustling with activity, as traders used a complex system of gestures and signals to communicate their bids and offers. The energy was palpable, as the market came alive with the sound of voices and the clamor of deals being made. It was a far cry from the digital age we live in today, but the energy, the excitement, the thrill of the deal, those elements remained as strong as ever. The evolution of the stock market from the humble coffee houses to the sophisticated trading floors of today is a testament to the enduring spirit of commerce and the relentless pursuit of opportunity. Even in the age of digital trading and high-frequency algorithms, the essence of the market remains unchanged, a place where fortunes are made and lost, and where the thrill of the deal continues to captivate traders around the world. Beyond tulips and spices, the expanding world of early stocks. The early stock market was a fascinating and dynamic place, filled with opportunities and risks that would shape the future of global trade and investment. While the Dutch East India Company might be the poster child of early stock market success, it wasn't the only game in town. This pioneering company, established in 1602, was the first to issue shares of stock to the public, allowing ordinary citizens to invest in its ventures. This revolutionary idea opened the door for other companies to follow suit, creating a burgeoning market for stocks and shares. As the concept of stock trading gained traction, so did the variety of companies seeking investment. The early stock market was not limited to just one industry or sector. Instead, it became a diverse and vibrant marketplace where companies from various fields could seek the capital they needed to grow and thrive. From shipping and mining to textile production and emerging technologies, the stock market became a melting pot of innovation and opportunity. Investors could choose to put their money into a wide range of ventures, each with its own unique risks and rewards. This diversity helped to spread risk and create a more stable and resilient market. Remember the infamous tulip mania? This period of frenzied speculation in the Dutch Republic during the early 17th century saw the prices of tulip bulbs skyrocket to astonishing levels. People from all walks of life were caught up in the excitement, hoping to make a fortune by trading these exotic flowers. This speculative bubble, though short-lived, showcased the power and peril of market forces. The rapid rise in tulip prices was followed by an equally dramatic crash, leaving many investors ruined. The tulip mania serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of speculative bubbles and the importance of understanding the underlying value of an investment. Investors caught up in the frenzy traded tulip bulbs at exorbitant prices, pushing the market to unsustainable heights before it came crashing down. The collapse of the tulip market was a harsh lesson in market volatility, reminding everyone that with great potential rewards come inherent risks. It was a harsh lesson in market volatility, reminding everyone that with great potential rewards come inherent risks. The early stock market was a place of both great opportunity and great danger, where fortunes could be made and lost in the blink of an eye. But beyond the bubbles and busts, the early stock market played a crucial role in fostering economic growth. By providing a platform for companies to raise capital, the stock market helped to fuel the expansion of industries and the development of new technologies. This, in turn, created jobs and contributed to the overall prosperity of society. It provided a platform for companies to raise capital, fueling expansion, innovation, and job creation. The ability to attract investment allowed companies to undertake ambitious projects and push the boundaries of what was possible. This spirit of innovation and entrepreneurship was a driving force behind the economic growth of the 17th century. It allowed individuals to become stakeholders in the economy, sharing in the profits and contributing to the prosperity of their nations. The early stock market democratized investment, giving people from all walks of life the opportunity to participate in the growth of the economy. This sense of shared ownership helped to create a more inclusive and dynamic economic system. From humble coffee houses to bustling trading floors, the stock market was evolving, adapting, and laying the foundation for the complex financial system we know today. The early stock market was a place of constant change and innovation, where new ideas and practices were continually being tested and refined. This spirit of experimentation and adaptation helped to create the sophisticated and interconnected financial system that we rely on today, laying the foundation lessons from the early stock market. The early stock market, though primitive by today's standards, offered valuable lessons that still hold true centuries later. It highlighted the power of collective investment, where individuals pooling their resources could fuel ventures far beyond their individual means. It underscored the importance of diversification, spreading risk across different companies and industries. Most importantly, it emphasized the need for knowledge and understanding. Just like those early investors gathering in coffee houses, eager to decipher the latest news and rumors, today's investors must stay informed, researching companies, understanding market trends, and making calculated decisions based on their financial goals and risk tolerance. The early stock market, with its triumphs and tribulations, reminds us that investing is not a get-rich-quick scheme, but a journey that requires patience, discipline, and a long-term perspective. It's about planting seeds today, nurturing them with knowledge and care, and watching them grow into a bountiful financial future. Your turn to make history. The legacy of the stock market continues. From the cobblestone streets of 17th century Amsterdam to the digital exchanges of today, the stock market has come a long way. It has weathered storms, witnessed incredible innovations, and continues to be a driving force in the global economy. And the most exciting part? It's not just history, it's an ongoing story, and you have the opportunity to be a part of it. The stock market is no longer the exclusive domain of wealthy merchants and elite institutions. Thanks to technology, it's more accessible than ever before. With a few taps on your smartphone, you can buy and sell shares, invest in companies you believe in, and participate in the growth of the global economy. So, what's your story going to be? Will you be a passive observer, or will you seize the opportunity to become an active participant in this exciting world of finance? The choice is yours. The legacy of the stock market, built on centuries of innovation and opportunity, is waiting for you to add your chapter. All right, we've journeyed back in time, explored the origins, but now let's get down to brass tacks. What exactly is this thing we call the stock market? In simplest terms, picture a giant online marketplace, but instead of shoes or gadgets, what's being traded are pieces of companies. Remember the Dutch East India Company? They needed money, so they sold shares to investors. Each share represents a tiny ownership stake in that company. The stock market is where these shares are bought and sold like a bustling bazaar for business ownership. Don't let the graphs and numbers intimidate you. At its core, the stock market is about connecting two groups, companies needing funds to grow, and everyday people like you and me who want to invest in their success. It's a beautiful dance of opportunity, risk, and the potential for incredible rewards. Let's break it down further. Imagine a company like your favorite coffee shop is a delicious pie. They want to open more shops, bake more pies, but they need ingredients, ovens, all that good stuff. That's where you come in. By buying a share of this coffee shop's stock, you're essentially purchasing a slice of their pie. As the company grows, sells more coffee and pastries, the value of your slice, your share, grows too. You become a part owner, sharing in their success. Of course, if the coffee shop hits a rough patch, maybe people aren't buying as many lattes, the value of your slice could decrease. That's the risk part of the equation. But by diversifying, owning slices of many different pies, companies, you spread that risk and increase your chances of long-term success. So, where does all this buying and selling of shares actually take place? Enter the stock exchanges. Think of them like the bustling trading floors of old, but now they mostly exist online. The New York Stock Exchange, NYSE, NASDAQ. These are some of the big names you might have heard of. These exchanges act as platforms, connecting buyers and sellers of shares. It's like a giant matchmaking service for investors and companies. When you place an order to buy or sell a stock through your broker, it's routed to the appropriate exchange where the magic happens. Technology has revolutionized the stock market, making it accessible to anyone with an internet connection. You don't need to be a Wall Street hotshot to participate anymore. It's democratized finance, giving everyday people the power to invest and grow their wealth. Now, here's where things get even sweeter. Remember our coffee shop analogy? Let's say they're doing incredibly well, raking in the dough, pun intended. As a shareholder, a part owner, you get to share in those profits through something called dividends. Dividends are like little thank you payments that companies distribute to their shareholders. They're typically paid out quarterly, and the amount you receive depends on how many shares you own and the company's dividend policy. It's like getting a bonus check just for being a loyal investor. Not all companies pay dividends. Some reinvest all their profits back into growing the business. But for those that do, dividends can provide a steady stream of passive income, adding to the overall return on your investment. So let's recap. Companies issue shares to raise capital. These shares are bought and sold on stock exchanges with prices fluctuating based on supply and demand, just like any other market. As a shareholder, you become a part owner of the company, sharing in their successes and risks. If the company performs well, the value of your shares increases, and you might even receive dividends. If the company struggles, the value of your shares could decrease. But here's the key takeaway. The stock market is driven by more than just numbers. It's fueled by innovation, by the entrepreneurial spirit, by the collective belief in a brighter future. Let's bring this all home with a real-world example. Imagine Tesla back in the early days, just a bold idea with the potential to revolutionize the automotive industry. Elon Musk had a vision, a future powered by sustainable energy, with sleek electric cars replacing gas guzzlers. But visions need fuel, and that fuel is often capital. Tesla needed money, a lot of it, to build factories, hire engineers, and ramp up production. They could have gone to a bank for a loan, but there's a smarter way, the stock market. By offering shares to the public, Tesla invited everyday people like you and me to become part of their journey. And guess what? People believed in Tesla's vision. They invested, not just with their money, but with their hopes for a greener future. That influx of capital allowed Tesla to grow from a fledgling startup to a global giant, transforming the automotive landscape and proving that sustainability can be profitable. From dreams to reality, how the stock market fuels innovation. Tesla's story isn't unique. It's playing out every day across countless industries. The stock market acts as a giant incubator, providing the capital for businesses to turn groundbreaking ideas into tangible realities. Think about it. Smartphones, life-saving medicines, even the app you're using to watch this video. All of these innovations likely received funding from the stock market at some point. When you invest in the stock market, you're not just buying shares. You're buying into potential. You're supporting companies that are pushing boundaries, solving problems, and creating a better future. Your money becomes a catalyst for growth, for innovation, for progress. Imagine a world without the stock market. Many life-changing inventions might never have seen the light of day, stuck in the minds of dreamers without the means to make them real. The stock market bridges that gap, connecting capital with creativity and fueling the engine of progress. Your money, their mission, aligning your investments with your values. Here's where things get really exciting. Investing in the stock market isn't just about making money, it's about making a difference. As you learn about different companies, their products, their missions, you can choose to invest in those that align with your values. Passionate about clean energy? Invest in companies developing solar panels or wind turbines. Believe in the power of education? Support companies creating educational software or online learning platforms. The stock market allows you to put your money where your heart is, making both a financial and an ethical impact. This is what's called impact investing, and it's gaining momentum. More and more investors are realizing that they can use their financial power to support companies that are making the world a better place, proving that profits and purpose can go hand in hand. The ripple effect. How stock market success benefits everyone. Now, some might say that's great, but what's in it for me? How does a company's success on the stock market actually benefit me personally? The answer is simple. It creates a ripple effect of prosperity that touches every aspect of our lives. When companies thrive, they hire more employees, boosting the job market. They invest in research and development, leading to new innovations and technologies that improve our lives. They pay more taxes, contributing to government revenue that funds essential services like healthcare and education. The success of the stock market is intrinsically linked to the success of our economy and our society as a whole. When the market does well, we all benefit. It's a virtuous cycle where investment leads to growth, growth leads to prosperity, and prosperity uplifts everyone. Beyond the bottom line, the human impact of investing. It's easy to get caught up in the numbers, the charts, the jargon of the stock market. But at its core, investing is a deeply human endeavor. It's about people, their dreams, their aspirations, and their desire to create a better future for themselves and their families. Behind every stock ticker symbol, there's a story of innovation, of hard work, of resilience. There are entrepreneurs pouring their hearts and souls into building businesses, employees dedicating their skills and talents to a common goal, and everyday people investing their hard-earned money in the hopes of a brighter tomorrow. Remember, the stock market is not just an abstract concept. It's a reflection of our collective ambition, our ingenuity, and our belief in a future filled with possibilities. When you invest in the stock market, you're not just investing in companies. You're investing in people, in their dreams, and in the potential of human endeavor. Ready to be part of something bigger? We've covered a lot of ground, from the bustling coffee houses of 17th century Amsterdam to the sleek trading apps of today. We've demystified the jargon, explored the mechanics, and most importantly, revealed the incredible potential that the stock market holds for everyone. The stock market isn't some exclusive club reserved for the wealthy elite. It's a platform for opportunity, a catalyst for innovation, and a powerful tool for building a better future, both for yourself and for generations to come. So, what are you waiting for? Take that first step, educate yourself, and discover the world of possibilities that awaits within the stock market. Who knows? You might just surprise yourself with what you can achieve. Mythbusters debunking common stock market misconceptions. Let's address the elephant in the room. The myths, the whispers, the I heard it from a friend of a friend stories that often surround the stock market. It's time to separate fact from fiction and debunk some common misconceptions that might be holding you back from unlocking your financial potential. Myth number 1. The stock market is just a big casino. Wrong. While there's always an element of risk in any investment, the stock market is fundamentally different from gambling. Gambling relies solely on chance, whereas investing involves research, analysis, and a long-term strategy. When you buy a stock, you're not betting on a roll of the dice. You're investing in a company, its products, its management, and its potential for growth. Yes, the market can be unpredictable in the short term, but over the long haul, it tends to reward those who make informed decisions based on solid fundamentals. Let's talk about risk for a moment, because it's a natural part of any investment and, frankly, of life itself. But here's the key difference. Gambling is about taking blind risks, hoping for a lucky break. Investing, on the other hand, is about managing and mitigating risk through knowledge and strategy. Think about it this way. Crossing the street involves risk, but you wouldn't just sprint into traffic with your eyes closed, right? You look both ways, assess the situation, and make a calculated decision based on the information available. Investing follows the same principle. You research companies, analyze their financials, diversify your portfolio, and invest for the long term. You don't just throw money at random stocks and hope for the best. You make calculated decisions based on your financial goals, risk tolerance, and understanding of the market. Here's another myth that needs to be busted wide open. The stock market is only for the wealthy. Nothing could be further from the truth. In the past, high brokerage fees and minimum investment requirements might have created barriers to entry. But today, the playing field has been leveled. Thanks to technology and the rise of online brokerage platforms, you can start investing with as little as a few dollars. Many platforms even offer fractional shares, allowing you to buy a portion of a share in companies with high stock prices, making investing more accessible than ever before. Remember, building wealth in the stock market isn't about making a fortune overnight. It's about consistency and discipline. Even small, regular investments, made consistently over time, can grow significantly thanks to the power of compound interest. So, don't let a perceived lack of wealth hold you back from starting your investing journey today. Let's be honest, the stock market can feel like a roller coaster ride at times, with its ups and downs, twists and turns. Volatility, those short-term fluctuations in stock prices, is a natural part of the market. But instead of fearing it, let's learn how to navigate it with confidence. The key is to shift your perspective. Instead of seeing volatility as a threat, view it as an opportunity. When the market dips, it's like a sale at your favorite store. Stocks go on sale, offering you the chance to buy into quality companies at a discounted price. Remember, long-term investors don't panic when the market drops. They see it as a buying opportunity. They understand that the stock market has historically trended upwards over time, and short-term fluctuations are just blips on the radar. So buckle up, enjoy the ride, and remember that with the right mindset and strategy, you can navigate volatility and come out ahead. From everyday people to extraordinary success-inspiring stories of stock market wins. Now, you might be thinking, okay, that all sounds good, but do everyday people actually make money in the stock market? The answer is a resounding yes. In fact, the stock market is filled with inspiring stories of ordinary individuals who achieved extraordinary financial success through smart investing. Take, for instance, the legendary investor Warren Buffett. He started with a small investment as a teenager and, through patience, discipline, and a commitment to lifelong learning, grew his wealth to become one of the richest people in the world. But it's not just about the billionaires. Countless everyday people have achieved financial freedom, retired early, or funded their dreams through consistent investing in the stock market. Their stories remind us that success in the stock market isn't about luck. It's about having a plan, staying informed, and making smart decisions over time. So, here we are at the cusp of something incredible. Your journey into the world of stock market investing. We've debunked myths, explored strategies, and witnessed firsthand the life-changing potential that awaits those bold enough to take the leap. The only thing standing between you and your financial goals is fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of failure, fear of making the wrong move. But remember, every expert was once a beginner. Every successful investor started with a single step, a thirst for knowledge, and a belief in their ability to learn and grow. The stock market isn't a mystical realm reserved for a select few. It's a vast and dynamic landscape waiting for you to explore it. So embrace the challenge, equip yourself with knowledge, and embark on this exciting adventure with confidence. Your financial future awaits, and it's filled with endless possibilities. As we've journeyed together through the fascinating world of the stock market, From its humble beginnings to its modern-day power, one thing has become abundantly clear. This isn't just about numbers on a screen. It's about unlocking your potential, your dreams, your vision for a more abundant life. Remember that feeling of being on the outside looking in? That sense of, I wish I understood this? We've shattered those barriers. You now possess the knowledge, the awareness, the power to make the stock market work for you, not the other way around. It's no longer about envying those who seem in the know. You are now part of that circle. Imagine the conversations you can have, the confidence you'll exude, the informed decisions you'll make about your financial future. This is the transformative power of knowledge, and you've earned it. The most common question I hear is, okay, Lola, I'm ready, but where do I actually begin? And my answer is always the same. Start where you are, with what you have, and never underestimate the power of small, consistent actions. You don't need a windfall of cash to enter the stock market. Open an account with a reputable online brokerage, even if it's just with a small initial deposit. Think of it as your learning laboratory, a safe space to explore, experiment, and gain confidence. Remember those inspiring success stories we discussed? Most of them started small, gradually building their portfolio and their knowledge over time. The key is consistency. Set aside a small amount each month like you're paying your future self, and watch as those small contributions compound into something truly remarkable. Here's a secret. Investing in the stock market isn't just about personal gain. It's about being part of something bigger, a collective movement towards progress, innovation, and a brighter future for all. When you invest in a company, you're not just betting on its success. You're supporting its mission, its employees, its contribution to the world. Imagine the ripple effect of millions of people making conscious investment decisions, supporting companies that align with their values, fueling positive change on a global scale. So as you embark on your investing journey, remember this: you are not alone. There's a vibrant community of like-minded individuals, eager to share their knowledge, support your growth, and celebrate your successes. Together, we can demystify the stock market, break down barriers, and create a more prosperous and equitable future for generations to come. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Visit our website for more information and resources to help you on your investing journey.